What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to do something interesting and kind of different. So, a few weeks ago, I started a new game. It's called DC Worlds Collide. It's on the App Store if you want to download it. It's really fun. It's like a gacha game. You have to rank up characters, things like that. And I'll show you gameplay here in a future video. But today, I want to show you my 2-week progression guide on this game. Now, I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I did spend money on the game. I spent probably around $200 to get the Superman DCU character because he was only in the shop for like 7 days or something like that. And I started the game a little late. I didn't play as soon as it dropped, so, I had to kind of play catch-up a little bit. But this is going to be a progression guide. A lot of characters and a lot of different artifacts and things like that. Even though I did not unlock artifacts, we'll get into that, but this is my characters so far. So as you can see, I have Wonder Woman, who is one of the best characters in the game. She is legendary. I got her from the I hate those things. I got her from the starter banner. So when you first start the game, you'll get a starter banner. You'll get to choose between Superman, the Flash, or Wonder Woman. And then once you get to 150 draws in that bundle, or in that mother box is what they call them in this game, you'll get a legendary character of your choice. And I picked Wonder Woman because she is she's pretty much the better of the three. The Flash is really good. Superman's really good. I really want Superman now, because I'm trying to create a burn team, because I do have Superman DCU. But so far, Wonder Woman has helped my account tremendously. She is the best. I don't want to say the best, but she's one of the best characters in the entire game, like I mentioned previously, especially with critical chance gear sets here. It helps her out a lot. But yeah, that's Wonder Woman. Mine's at level 138. So I'm trying to get the first 5 characters to the highest level as possible, because as you can see, these other characters in the blue level system here, like the level 120, like Lex Luthor, for example, it shows a level 120 right there in blue. Those are a part of the level link matrix. Now what this is, if you get over here, is I can put characters in here and they'll sync up to the lowest of my highest leveled characters. So they're syncing up with my Kid Flash here, because he is the lowest of my top 5. So these characters are all synced to his level. And it's kind of an easier way to level up characters, because you don't need to pour your resources into them, when you can, just use the level link matrix or whatever. So I'm currently working on my top 5, which are Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, which is another legendary. He was actually my first legendary in the game. I got him from a $30 bundle. It was pick your favorite character or whatever. It gave you a list of all the legendaries and stuff, and you can just get one for $30. It was honestly a really good deal, because legendaries in this game are very difficult to come by. Very, very difficult. In order to pull mother boxes, you need gems, right? But gems, when you first start the game, you get a lot of gems, but the thing is, you have to know where to spend them, and you don't want to be spending them in featured recruitments and stuff like that, because these characters are very specific, and they do specific things. Whereas at the start of the game, you want to go into the epic recruitment here and just get as many characters as you can. You want to widen your roster a little bit, find what you like to do, find who you like to use, those kind of things. And then once your account is, more wide, just better, you can go and focus on these featured recruitments. But like I said, I went and pulled Wonder Woman from the starter banner or whatever. Martian Manhunter is at level 120. My Bane, he is one of my top tanks. He's at level 120. He's awesome. Batman, obviously. He's my favorite character in all of DC. But he's not that great in this game. He's very, very good. He's just not God tier. So he's not like my top. He's not my top two at all. And then I have Kid Flash, obviously, because he is the best healer in the game currently. He's very, very good, very OP, especially paired up with Martian Manhunter. What I like to do is I like to use Martian Manhunter's ultimate, and then I'll go ahead and use Kid Flash's ultimate, and then whenever Kid Flash heals Martian Manhunter, because Martian Manhunter is one of my main tanks, he's getting the brunt of the damage in every fight, so he normally has the lowest health, which is great for synergy with Kid Flash, because when Kid Flash heals him, he does like a separate like move, and it does insane damage. So they kind of like bounce off of each other, which is awesome. But then here's my Superman DCU, which is honestly, I think, my second best character in the game currently. I have a full set of, I don't know, purple gear. I don't know what they call it. I think it's elite gear. And then I think epic gear is like a more yellow, kind of like the yellow goldish like outline for the characters here. It's kind of like that. But I have Lex Luthor that I just got yesterday. I took him up to rank 7. He's at level 120 because I put him in the level link matrix. So again, I didn't have to use my resources towards him. I just put him in the level link matrix, and it immediately leveled him up to 120 to match Kid Flash. I started his badge here, which badges in this game just give you like better abilities and stuff like that. Like I have to get, so each like node that I get through, it gives me an HP bonus and a defense bonus, but then it has like an ultimate that the badge gives, so it gives a plus 10, but it also gives an amplification field, which increases the shield damage absorption by an additional 3%, because Lex Luthor, as many people in this game and community know, he's one of the top best tanks in the game, but he also shields your heroes, and he's a great shielder as well. So I got Nightwing at rank 7, Superboy. Again, my roster is very wide just because I did spend a little bit more money in the game, but all in all, yeah, I've only been playing for like 2 weeks, so but this is my roster. Now if we go to my main story, I just got to 16-1 today. Let me skip through all this because we don't need that. But I'll show you one battle just to kind of show you how this game works and functions if you haven't played yet. But it is a gacha game, so you have like layouts, you can like move characters around and strategize like that. So let me go get my Kid Flash again, because we do use him in the main team, and we have synergies and stuff like that, which are what these are. But right now I'm using these. I'm using Wonder Woman, Superman, DCU, Lex Luthor, Martian Manhunter, and Kid Flash. But let's go ahead, and we're going to move these two over and then start the match here. So Lex Luthor just applied his shield. Wonder Woman has high crit chance, high crit damage. Her ultimate does crazy amounts of damage there. They're getting their small, weak attacks in. And then Batmobile is a reinforcement, is what they call it in this game. It's just basically an extra added attack in matches. Boom. That's a win. So yeah, it's very not turn-based, but it has like, each character has their own turns, and there's like 15 turns in a match, or 15 rounds in a match, whatever you want to call it. It's the same difference, really. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. But then every day, you go and you collect rewards like this, and collect them. And based on the progression of your main story, the higher you are in the main story, the higher amount of rewards you're going to get in your daily, refreshes here. But let me go to reinforcements, because I do. You start out with a bat cycle here. It's really awesome. And then, obviously, I have the Batmobile, which is one of the best reinforcements in the entire game. There was an event out, the first week, and I grinded for it. It's pretty much free to play friendly. I don't think I spent money on the game when I got this, but it did take the full amount of time. So it was here for like 12 days or something like that, the event. And it took all 12 days to get the Batmobile. So it's it's a beefy event. It's going to take a while, but once you do it, it's so worth it. Let's see. My Evil Falls bosses. Right now I'm at Owlman 6. But I'm level 3 with Ultraman there, but that's just because he was the first one that I ever did, and I could only get to level 3. I can probably get him to level 6 or 7 now. Superwoman's level 5. Johnny Quick is level 5. Deathstorm is level 6 currently, and then my Power Ring is at level 7. So, that's pretty awesome. My arena teams, my main arena team for just arena is currently this team with Wonder Woman, Bane, Zatanna, Gorilla Grodd, and Green Arrow. It's a really good synergy team. Everyone pretty much synergizes well together. Zatanna gives Wonder Woman a frantic ability, so it increases her crit rate and crit chance or whatever. So Wonder Woman's going to be doing more damage. Green Arrow is just really good. He's a really great AoE character. He can whittle down backline enemies quickly. Gorilla Grodd, he delivers debuffs and stuff to the other team, so he weakens the other team, essentially. And then Bane heals, and also he can take out pretty much anybody on the other team, because his ultimate attacks the back row and the front row, depending on where they're placed and things like that. So he's just really good all around. But he synergizes well with the other team as well, all the other members or whatever. And then for my Elite Arena, I have 3 teams, which one is Martian Manhunter, Nightwing, Kid Flash, Raven, and Batman. Another one is the one that I'm trying to do, like the burn. I'm trying to make a burn team there. So I have Superman DCU, Lex Luthor, Superboy, who has the leader ability, and then Constantine and Starfire. Now, eventually, Constantine won't be in there, and he'll be replaced with the OG Superman. But until I get him, I'm using Constantine because he does apply a little bit of burn effects. So he's like, I'm trying to keep it themed, so a burn team. Even though he's not the greatest for that team, just because he's, depleting everyone's health on the team. So every time someone takes a turn, they lose, I think, 15% of their HP or something like that. So, not the greatest for that team, but he works for replacement. And then once I get Superman, I'll replace him with that. And I might replace Starfire. We'll see later down the road. But then I have that main team that I just showed you with Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, Zatanna, Gorilla Grodd, and Bane. Love all of them. They're all really great. But yeah, guys, I think... Now, let me show you Convergence here. My Convergence, I have pretty much everything on Stage 6, except for Fawcett here. But that's only because my roster is mostly green and red. I have little blue characters. Like, the only blue characters that I really have leveled up currently are Constantine, Zatanna, Raven, Gorilla Grodd. Now I have Green Lantern Jessica, but I didn't have her yesterday. I got her last night, so she's brand new, so she'll help me out with Fawcett. But yeah, so like most of my characters are red and green, which is why, Convergence here is at 5-6 and not 6-15 like Metropolis over there. So again, these things can get really difficult, but as you progress in the game, as your characters get higher level, you'll start to take these things down. Right now is Star City. I'm going to try to beat this tonight, but it might be a little difficult, but we'll see, because my power up here is 173,000, and they're 191, so I'm not too far behind. I could probably make it work, but it's going to be a little bit more challenging. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm not in an alliance or league currently. I was in one, but I left because no one was communicating. No one was talking. It was like really hard to enjoy that league because I wanted to make connections, and just to make friends and have fun, and they just weren't, talking back. I was chatting in the chat box or whatever, saying hi. No one replied, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna switch leagues here. So I'm in a, like, temporarily, I'm just in a, different phase currently. Well, hopefully by the time a next video comes out, I'll be in a league, and I'll be able to show you that, but until then, can't really do that. Now, bunks, I have Batgirl's bunk, Catwoman's, Batman's, and Green Arrow's. Still working on these guys, so we'll see what happens there. But for adventure, exploration, I have everything done here in exploration. They were really cool to do. All my trials are done. So, yeah. Digital Universe, I'm in stage, I don't know, what is that? Whatever that is. But I'm 63% done through it. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much all for, like, progress. But yeah, I have like 58,000 or 583,000 per combat power. So main stage 16-2, 58 characters. But yeah, those are my main characters right there. It tells you. So Wonder Woman, Superman, Martian Manhunter, Lex Luthor, and Nightwing. I'm going to be making videos in the future about teams, synergies, things like that, character developments, gameplays. I'm hopefully going to be live streaming, but I got to get to 50 subscribers before that happens. So if you haven't already, please smash that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Peace.